Hola. Um, as much as I'm making this for you, you already know me, so you don't need to know my name. Um, this is very strange. I have never done first grade classes, and that's what I would have to do with you. We have done a couple nacho stuff before in the park. Um, and I just want to summarize what we have already done, mostly because I think that um, pronunciation, it's an issue trying to learn a language because that's what I've been through. Um, it's embarrassing to make a mistake or to be corrected or something. So we're gonna do basic stuff that I don't really think that people think that is important. But if you wanna conquer your fear of sounding dumb in a language, I think that it's important that you realize how some things should sound. And I know that this is not gonna be something that you're gonna remember or you're gonna do the ABC every time you speak, but we are going to go through first the way that you should pronounce some letters and then some syllables because that's how we do Spanish. We do Spanish by syllables when we are in school, and then we do the strength of every accentuation because we use accents for our words. You don't. In English doesn't exist. Like there's a strength in some syllables, but you don't accentuate your words, and we do, and that's a hassle. um, Probably I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes in the process because I don't really know where to start from. But how I would have liked to learn English when I started learning, and um, and I think that it's you can find in Duolingo and Google, and you can find a lot of ways to learn how to know what the meaning of words are, but it's different how to make them than how to say them properly. So I would like to focus. I don't know how am I gonna make it, but I would like to focus this in pronunciation. Because I know that I can like tell you like this is the basic form of a sentence, so you can like or how you feel, okay, and then I'll like give you like a homework like okay, so change this sentence with five different verbs, find them on the internet, write them, and write like the meaning and how to say them, but it's how to say them properly the key for that. um, so what I will do is that I'll write everything in English, and in another color I'm gonna write how to pronounce it in English. Let's see if it works. I've been talking a lot. Okay, so we already did the alphabet a couple months ago, but let's do it again. So we have just want you to realize that I haven't showered today. Just saying. Um, so we have wait. I'm gonna make it differently. So for us, this you're gonna have to write it down because we're gonna like lose track of time. And again, it's just a suggestion. I'm pretty sure that you will be like, no, I don't have to write it down or stuff. Well, my suggestion is to write it down so you can practice it. I found that memorizing stuff is something that it's temporarily in your brain, but that it helps me. I don't know. Something that helps me, my brain to remember things better if I write them down. Because if you write it, you're not only memorizing the meaning or the sound, but actually you're practicing the correct way to write something, or I don't know. Just write it down. Okay, so or in our case, this would be in your case this would be A, but in our case it's A. So I don't A B C A I E A. A like for apple. So this letter, so you can associate this with an apple because the way we say this letter, you say A, but we say A. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why I write those, but I've seen them before. Ah, 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 ah. And then you open your mouth bigger. Ah. And then this for you would be V, but for us is B. V. The. B. I don't know how. I don't know what sounds like A in your language, because you have I, E, A, A, A. They know. The. Maybe like B, E, T. What word sounds like E in English? Uh, uh, Clean. T. Marker. E. The sound of marker. The way that you say marker, E, K. This is how you pronounce this letter with a K. V. B. No B. This would be V for you. And this would be B. V. No. V. I don't know. Just B. I don't know how can I write it? Wait. What if I... Because I don't really know specifically how to do this. Just for you to know, I'm wearing one of my Harry Potter pajama pants. They're very comfy. According to the internet, Spanish alphabet sounds, because I don't really know about English, so maybe someone else knows. Oh, there it is. Spanish Pronto has it. So it says they know. They. That's so strange. They wrote this. They. But they is not the sound. It's ve. It's a whole like disagreeing with the Spanish. Not disagreeing with anything, just saying. It doesn't say how to write the sound. I'm sorry that I'm focused on this because I think that it's something that I should have known before. I just didn't know. So let's just hang out. It's just something that worries me because I want you to be able to read what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, they're not writing. How should it be written? They keep writing they. They. And this is not they. Like aerial, like airport, air. These two letters together, air, airport, airport. That's the sound that you should be making for this. V, B, B. No ve. That's not gonna sound correct Spanish. And no pressure. Chill. So B, and then we're gonna have to go back to this. C, we go to the same problem because you're gonna have to say it with the A created by this A. I know you don't see it. I don't know. I would say better, but not that much. They kept saying they, you cannot see that. But in the case of airport, For B, we would say B. B for airport. So that sound airport, airport. That I would say. I don't know. Maybe I'm saying the words in English wrong. Another word that has an A sound. Edit. Edit. Edition. Now, this sound, E. That's what I'm looking for B and for C. So try to imagine if you were saying bedition or sedition, seduction, 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 se, and V. So this A in here is what we are going to use. This E, in this case you would say E, but it's an A for us. E, V, C. We have a lot of E sounds, so it's really important that we know it. Because then we have A, B, C, D, again, D, with the same E for addition, D. So we have A, B, C, D, and then the king of everything, E. You say this E, but it's the same for addition. E. It says in here we have che. But according to what I understand, that was not included. So let's, because we have double L, double R, and CH, but they say that they're included in a new vocabulary for Real Lengua Española, something. So but let's just include it so you learn it. This is a very important. You have this sound for church, and that's the same. Ch. So we say A, B, C, no. Sorry, I don't even know my alphabet. A, B, C, D. No, a ver. A, B, C. Aquí está CH. Maybe CH. I don't know. So A, B, C, che. No, see, che is included when I was in school. Che. And then the same for here. Che. A, B, C, che. D. We go back to the F for addition. Edition. That's a nice word to know in Spanish. Edición and edition is the same. So A, B, C, che, D, the king of everything, E, and then we have I don't know how to write this for you, because I wrote A, and then V, no V, that's dumb. V for marker, no marker. No airport either, because I think that I was saying that wrong. But yes, for addition. So I don't really know how to write it. A, B, C, che, D, no E, it's a longer sound, E, and then we have F, and again, the E sound is very important, E for addition, E, F, my God, all of them end in he. I have an E, I never thought about it, he. Now in this case, this sound in your language, sometimes it sounds like a j, but in our case sounds like a for you would be like an H. He. Well, this would be Effie for you. But the problem is that you have to concentrate when I write this S is F for addition. Because so far that I tried in your language, me, in my stupidity, haven't found a letter that sounds E. So all of these are written in Spanish for Spanish, but this is written in English for Spanish. So you would say he, no he, no. Maybe I should write some sort of like signal on top of them so you know that they're Spanish. So if they have this, they're the Spanish sound, okay? And if I don't write that on top, you have to remind me that. Then they are the English sound, because this would be read by like he, but it's a he, he. Him. And then we have H. Again, the same sound for addition. H. A. This kind of Spanish. Che. And then H. H. No H. Because we're using this Spanish sound. Because you say A. When you're saying apple, you open your whole mouth. Apple. Che. You would say che. Che. See the difference? No A. See, smile. A, no. Crazy mouth. Che. Che. And then finally, a sound that you actually have. Oh, yes, you can kind of see it. E doesn't go by that rule, but you have a sound for that. The English sound for the letter E. This is E. And then I'm not going to have enough space, so I'm going to finish that. Maybe you should copy. My advice is for you to copy, because that helps you practice the writing, the pronunciation, and everything. That's just my advice, because you will learn better. If you're really taking this seriously, you're gonna write. But when you're in your car listening to this, you just have to repeat. Easy as that. Okay, so we are in E. So we have learned all the ones that are relatives to the letter E. For addition, not E. So we have E. That is the sound E in English. And then we have what you would say J, we say J. With the Spanish A, not the English A that sounds like A. No, the whole mouth. The crazy smile. How do you write a crazy smile? Yeah. J. And then we have K. Because I know that you have sounds for this one, but not in your vocabulary, because you have very limited. Your A is A, or A is A, or E is I for you, and or A is E for you. So it's very confusing. So you don't have the sound A in the vocabulary, in the alphabet that I know of, in the vocabulary specifically. So you would say K with a crazy smile in Spanish. K, J-K, L. Again, L with the Spanish sound of it. L. Sound crazy like my mouth, like L. No, both of them is up, like L. See, it's a happy sound, like a crazy smile, but then with it's a pretty smile, kind of like your A. But you say A with the tongue, A, and we say A. Well, sound looks the same. I don't know. It's just a le, And then we have a double L. LJ. Okay. So we have E, L, and then J. LJ. LJ. Or some people say double L. Double L. I'm pretty sure a lot of Spanish people are gonna come for me. But this is my way. Okay, so double L or LJ. Remember, this means that we're using the Spanish sound for E. L, LJ, M. M. Again, we are using the Spanish form of E. M. E for edition. If you can say edition, try to just say E. Instead of saying edition, E. E. That sound, I think, should be in your vocabulary mind because you are using edition, should be in your brain and in your tongue to be able to pronounce. Just say eh. But then you're gonna say a, but you don't say edition, right? Just try to thinking like if you keep practice, and if you can master the sound of a in your mouth, and then you are gonna stop saying, because I appreciate people trying to speak Spanish, but the way that they say it, a, they say a when the correct pronunciation will be a. Now, don't take me wrong. This is just a class. If you, it's really, as we talked before, accent is tricky. It's, you have to fake it, because I fake it. I could say because you could fake it. Because that is the correct, because that's the way my brain reads it. But then I have to learn not only how to pronounce it, but to fake it, to make it sound more American. So in this case, I'm just trying to teach you how to fake your accent and make it sound more Hispanic. Not Spaniard, Hispanic. So, me. No, me. 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 It's one sound, because me has two. Me. Me. That's only one sound. Me for edition. Medition. Hey. Medition. Me. Me. And then we have N. I think that the sound A is gonna have to be something that we practice. So if you can say medition, you can say me, you can say M, you can say N, you can say B, C, D. So as much as you master the sound E, it's gonna be more authentic Spanish, and you will be less afraid to speak in public because you will be able to measure your accent to other people. So the fear of you talking to people will be decreased because you will sound more like us, I guess. So we have N, and then we have ñ, something that is not in your keyboards, in American keyboards. Ñ. I know you cannot see it. Wait. Ñ. Probably it's ugly. Probably Spanish teachers would kill me by the way that I'm writing, but this is more focused on the way you're speaking. Ñ. Ñ. After this, we are going to see how to use these words, these letters in a word, which is different than the name. Ñ. Ñ. But you know what is gonna help you knowing what their names are, because we're saying words or syllables. So it's gonna help you to pronounce. The whole syllable thing that we saw in the Nacho is the way they teach us how to speak proper Spanish. Ñ, 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 M, N, Ñ, O, no, O. Oh, because you say old. You say when the way that you say niño, niño. You don't say niño. You say niño, ño. Donut, donut. You don't say donut. You say donut, right? Do. The way you would say a donut. Donuts are yummy. I ate 7 the other day. You knew it. It's o, o, o. See my mouth? O. P. Another one with S. See how A is so important? P. You say Q. Now try to say it without the sound I in your case, but the sound E in my case. We say, can you say this? No, I'm pretty, well, try to say this without the I. Don't say Q, say Q. You say Cudova, right? Q. What, Q, what word is with U? New? No, that's an animal in Spanish. Sue. So I think that I would have to write in the English sound of O, Q. Like the Q. Oh no, that's Q. Never mind. Q, like zoo. So instead of saying zoo, you would use this as you would use it in the word zoo. Q, zoo, Q, O-P-Q, R. Again, another one with E, R. And this is gonna be a tricky one because you will say airy. It's not re. De. This is gonna be so weird. De. See, the tongue, it hits the top part of my, whatever that part of your mouth is, because this is the way you pronounce. You say Kroger, but you would have to say Kroger, cro, not crow. De. See how your tongue hits the top and leaves it? Ere. It's 28 minutes so far. This has been very... I'm a slow teacher. I hope you wrote it, and if you didn't, I hope that you stop it and write it. I would appreciate. Don't be like my students in school. So again, ere, with the Spanish sounds of ere, ese, you would say s. See, you have the sound e in your brain, because this is called s in English, but it's ese, te, with the Spanish sound te, u, with the English sound of o, u. Oh, this is an e. It is barely seen because of the... My handwriting is so ugly. Okay, te. And then u with the double sound of o, like in zoo, u. Be. People keep explaining me that this has a different name in English and Spanish. I notice no difference. I call it small v and big B to the other one in English, and B chica y B grande to the other one in Spanish. So the other one is called V labial. I don't know I don't recognize it like that. I just tell them B for burro, which is the other B, or B for vaca. Because when we were in school, we learned these words because they were very easy, but a teacher said that you were not really smart or you didn't learn if you had to ask what were their names when this is B labial and B vocal. I don't understand that. I don't relate to that. I never learned that. So I just say B de burro or B de vaca. So in this case it's B with the Spanish sound. B doble B doble B X with all Spanish sounds X X X. Oh, like kiss in English, you say kiss. Kisses, remember? Kiss. X. We call this Y for Spanish sound or E. I'm going to write the English sound of E and we say Y. Y, because the other one would be Y Latina. We're going to learn that later, the difference between them, that they can be confusing. But don't worry, you have time. So this is J, and then finally Zeta. People say theta, but in Hispanic Spanish, we don't really use this sound much. They teach you how to write esperanza. We don't speak like that. So we don't really pronounce the Z. We don't say, we don't use that sound. We just say zeta. So it would sound like this, zeta. Okay, so this is the very humongous long video about how to so-called pronounce those things. I hope that people don't come for me, and if they come for me, that's my way. I hope that this was understandable for you. You can text me if you have questions, no problem. And that you will write it, and at some point you have the bravery to practice with me on the phone. See ya.